Hello everyone. Is in the last lecture we have exercise 1.2 up to the question number 7. Now here we are going to discuss about question number 8. Differentiate the following with respect to x. Here is your first question. Let us assume that given function y to be equals to sine inverse of 4 times sin x plus 5 times cos x whole divided by root of 41. So first of all, try to simplify that given angle, because as there is a sine inverse, we have the formula for sine inverse of sine theta is nothing but that angle theta. That's why we have to convert this whole angle in terms of sine angle. So try to be separate out that denominator. So sine inverse of 4 divided by root of 41 into sine of x plus 5 divided by root of 41 into cos of x. Try to rearrange them. We know that multiplication is always commutative. So sin x into 4 divided by root of 41 plus cos x into 5 divided by root of 41. So we have to convert that given angle in terms of sine angle. So we have allied angle formula for sine of a plus b is nothing but sine a into cos b plus cos a into sine b. So here first angle should be converted in terms of cosine angle and second angle should be convert in terms of sine angle. So let us assume that 4 by root of 41 to be equals to cos of alpha and 5 divided by root of 41 to be equals to sine of alpha. So what is the value of tan of alpha then? We know that sine of alpha divided by cos of alpha is nothing but our tan of alpha. So what is the value of sine of alpha? 5 divided by root of 41. What is the value of cos of alpha? 4 divided by root of 41. Root of 41 getting cancelled. We will get tan of alpha to be equals to 5 by 4. So what is the value of alpha? Then alpha to be equals to, shift that tan only from LHS to RHS. It gives us tan inverse of 5 by 4. Therefore we have here y to be equals to sine inverse of. First of all, keep that sine of x as it is. What is the value of 4 divided by root of 41? That is nothing but cos alpha. Middle sign is plus. Keep that cos x as it is into 5 divided by root of 41 is nothing but our sine of alpha. So here we get, according to allied angle formula, it is nothing but sine of x plus alpha. Sine inverse and sine cancelled each other, gives us that angle alpha. Therefore y to be equals to x plus alpha. So replace alpha by their value. Alpha is nothing but tan inverse of 5 by 4. So we get x plus tan inverse of 5 by 4. Therefore, on differentiating with respect to x, because we have to evaluate here differentiation of given function with respect to x. So dy by dx to be equals to just a d dx of firstly x, middle sign plus, then d dx of tan inverse of 5 by 4. So after simplifying, it gives us d dx of x is of 1, d dx of tan inverse of 5 by 4 whole is the constant function whose derivative is 0. So we get, after differentiating given function with respect to x, that value is nothing but 1. Now we are going to discuss next question. We have second one. Let us assume that given function to be equals to y. So y equals to cos inverse of root 3 cos x minus sin x divided by 2. Again, as there is a cos inverse, so we have cos inverse of cos of theta is nothing but that angle theta. So we have to replace whole angle in terms of cosine 1. So for that, try to separate out that denominator. We get root 3 by 2 cos x minus, here there is an one coefficient means 1, so it is half times sine of x. We can easily rearrange them. Cos inverse of cos of x into root 3 by 2 minus sine of x into half. So we have allied angle formula for cosine 1. Cos of a plus b equals to cos a cos b minus sine a sine b. So on comparing with it, here cos b value is nothing but root 3 by 2 and sin b value is nothing but half. So let us try to assume that cos of alpha equals to root 3 by 2 and sin of alpha to be equals to 1 by 2. So what we get here, after substituting that value, we get y to be equals to cos inverse of cos of x into cos of alpha minus sin of x into sin of alpha. It is the allied angle formula for cos of x plus alpha. So what we get, cos inverse cos cancelled each other, x plus alpha only. What is the value of alpha here? X plus tan inverse of 1 upon root 3. How to get that alpha value? Firstly, find that tan alpha, which is nothing but sin alpha divided by cos alpha, which is equals to 1 upon root 3. After shifting tan, alpha value is nothing but tan inverse of 1 upon root 3. Then differentiate with respect to x. What we get? Dy by dx to be equals to d by dx of x plus d by dx of tan inverse of 1 upon root 3. So d by dx of x is nothing but 1. D by dx of tan inverse of 1 upon root 3 is the constant whose derivative is 0. Therefore dy by dx value is equals to 1. Then next question we have, question number 3. Let us assume again given function y to be equals to sin inverse of cos of root x plus sin of root x whole divided by root 2. So as there is a sin inverse, so we have sin inverse of sin of theta is nothing but that angle theta. So try to convert this whole angle in terms of sin angle. So for that, try to separate out that denominator. We get 1 upon root 2 cos of root x. Middle sign is plus. Again 1 upon root 2 sin of root x. Try to rearrange them. We get y to be equals to sin inverse of, you may keep that as it is, it isn't matter, 1 upon root 2 cos of root x plus 1 upon root 2 sin of root x. So we have the allied angle formula for sin of a plus b is nothing but sin a into cos b plus cos of a into sin of b. So here sin a value is nothing but 1 upon root 2, cos a value is nothing but 1 upon root 2. So let us assume that sin of alpha to be equals to 1 upon root 2 and cos of alpha to be equals to again 1 upon root 2. Then what is the value of tan of alpha? Sin alpha divided by cos alpha. So what we get again? 1 upon root 2 divided by 1 upon root 2. Both are getting cancelled, gives us 1. So tan of alpha we have 1. So what is the value of alpha? Shift that tan from LHS to RHS. It generates tan inverse. So alpha value is nothing but tan inverse of 1. Therefore, what is our y value here? Y to be equals to sin inverse of, yes, sin of alpha into cos of x plus cos of root x actually, cos of alpha into sin of root x. So what we get? It is the allied angle formula for sin of alpha plus root x. So sin inverse sin cancelled each other, gives us y equals to just alpha plus root x. So next one, we have to find dy by dx value actually. So how to get that dy by dx value? So differentiate this y with respect to x. We get dy by dx to be equals to d dx of, what is the value of alpha? It is tan inverse of 1 and root x as it is. So d dx of firstly tan inverse of 1 plus d dx of root of x. So after differentiating we get tan inverse of 1 is the constant whose derivative is 0. Root x the derivative 1 upon 2 times root of x. So what is the value of our dy by dx? It is just a 1 upon 2 times root of x. In our next question we have cos inverse of 3 cos of 3x minus 4 sin of 3x divided by 5. So let us assume that given function y to be equals to this one. Again we have the formula for cos inverse of cos of theta is nothing but that angle theta. So try to convert this whole angle in terms of cosine angle. So for that, first of all, try to separate out that denominator. We get 3 by 5 cos of 3x minus 4 by 5 sin of 3x. So what we get here, let us rearrange them. Therefore y value as a cos inverse of cos of 3x into 3 by 5 minus sin of 3x into 4 by 5. So we have the allied angle formula for cos of a plus b, which is nothing but cos a into cos b minus sin a into sin b. So here cos b value is 3 by 5, sin b value is 4 by 5. So let us assume that first angle cos of alpha to be equals to 3 by 5 and sin of alpha next to it is 4 by 5. So what is the value of tan of alpha, which is nothing but sin alpha divided by cos alpha. So what we get, 4 by 5 divided by 3 by 5 getting cancelled, it is 4 by 3. So we get that tan of alpha to be equals to 4 by 3. How to get that alpha value? Shift that just tan from LHS to RHS, it generates tan inverse of 4 by 5. So we have alpha value. So what is our y value here? Cos inverse of cos of 3x into cos of alpha minus sin of 3x into sin of alpha. So it is the allied angle formula for cos of thrice x plus alpha. So cos inverse cos cancelled each other, gives us y to be equals to thrice x plus alpha. We have to find here dy by dx. So differentiate it with respect to x. We get dy by dx equals to 3 is a constant, take outside the derivative of x plus d by dx of what is the value of alpha? You may replace it. What is the value of alpha here? Tan inverse of 4 by 5. So d dx of tan inverse of 4 by 5. So here tan inverse of 4 by 5 is the constant whose derivative is 0. What about d dx of x is nothing but 1. So 3 ones are 3. So final solution dy by dx is equals to 3. Then next to it we have fifth question. Cos inverse of 3 times cos of e raised to x plus 2 times sin of e raised to x divided by root of 13. So let us assume that y equals to the given function. So again we know that cos inverse of cos of theta is nothing but that angle theta. So try to convert this whole angle in terms of cosine angle. So for that, try to separate out firstly denominator. So we get 3 by root of 13 cos of e raised to x plus 2 by root of 13 sin of e raised to x. We know that again multiplication is commutative, so we can easily rearrange that angle is of the form cos of e raised to x into 3 by root of 13, middle sign is plus, sin of e raised to x into 2 by root of 13. We have the allied angle formula for cos of a minus b, which is nothing but cos a cos b plus sin a sin b. So here on comparing with your allied angle formula for cos of a minus b, we have cos b value is nothing but 3 divided by root of 13 and sin b value is nothing but 2 divided by root of 13. So what we get here, let us assume that cos of alpha to be equals to 3 divided by root of 13 and sin of alpha to be equals to 2 divided by root of 13. Then we have tan of alpha is nothing but sin of alpha divided by cos of alpha for finding the value of alpha. So 2 divided by root of 13 divided by 3 divided by root of 13 getting cancelled, we get 2 by 3. Therefore tan of alpha value we have 2 by 3. Therefore what is the value of alpha? Shift that tan, it generates tan inverse of 2 by 3. Therefore what is the value of y? Y to be equals to cos inverse of cos of e raised to x into cos of alpha, middle sign is plus, sin of e raised to x into sin of alpha. That is the allied angle formula for cos of e raised to x plus alpha. So cos inverse cos cancelled each other, gives us just a e raised to x plus alpha. Replace alpha by their value. Alpha value is nothing but tan inverse of 2 by 3. Then here we have to find dy by dx value. So just replace or differentiate given y with respect to x. So what we get, dy by dx equals to d dx of e raised to x plus d by dx of tan inverse of 2 by 3. So d dx of e raised to x is nothing but e raised to x. d by dx of tan inverse of 2 by 3 is the constant whose derivative is 0. So we get dy by dx value as a e raised to x. The next question we have. Third one, cosec inverse of tan divided by 6 times sine of 2 raised to x minus 8 times cos of 2 raised to x. So again we know that cosec inverse of 1 upon theta is nothing but sine inverse of theta. Cosec inverse of 1 upon theta is nothing but sine inverse of theta. So let us assume that given function y to be equals to, so cosec inverse of 1 upon theta is nothing but sine inverse of theta. That means reciprocal of it. 6 times sine of 2 raised to x minus 8 times cos of 2 raised to x divided by 10. So it is sine inverse. We have sine inverse of sine of theta is nothing but that angle theta. So replace whole angle in terms of sine of angle. So we have to separate out that denominator. We get 6 by 10 sine of 2 raised to x minus 8 by 10 into cos of 2 raised to x. Let us try to rearrange them. Sine inverse of sine of 2 raised to x into 6 by 10 minus cos of 2 raised to x into 8 by 10. So we have the allied angle formula for sine of a minus b, which is nothing but sine a into cos b minus cos a into sine a. So let us try to compare with your allied angle formula. Cos b value is nothing but 6 by 10, sine b value is nothing but 8 by 10. So let us assume that cos of alpha to be equals to 6 by 10 and sine of alpha to be equals to 8 by 10. Therefore we get tan of alpha to be equals to sine of alpha to divided by cos of alpha. Sine of alpha is 8 by 10, cos of alpha is 6 by 10, 10 getting cancelled, 8 by 6, that means you may say 4 by 3, there is a divisibility of 2. So we get tan of alpha to be equals to 4 by 3, then what is the value of alpha? Shift that tan only, it generates tan inverse of 4 by 3. Then what we get? Y to be equals to sine inverse of sine of 2 raised to x into cos of alpha minus cos of 2 raised to x into sine of alpha, and that is the allied angle formula for y equals to sine inverse of sine of 2 raised to x minus alpha. So sine inverse and sine cancelled each other, gives us y to be equals to 2 raised to x minus alpha. Then what is the value of alpha here? Alpha is nothing but tan inverse of 4 by 3. So what we get on differentiating with respect to x, dy by dx to be equals to d dx of 2 raised to x minus d by dx of tan inverse of 4 by 3. So d dx of 2 raised to x we have 2 raised to x into log 2 minus tan inverse of 4 by 3 is a constant whose derivative is 0. So what is the final answer for dy by dx, which is nothing but 2 raised to x into log 2, make up a box to it. Then in the next lecture we are going to discuss about question number 8 and all. Thank you.